Hello, today I would like to take on a journey through history to understand how past events and the evolution of international relations shaped the world we live in today. By examining key historical moments, we can gain valuable insights to better navigate the complex geopolitical challenges of our time. The evolution of global order. Throughout history, the international system has undergone significant transformation driven by wars, revolutions, and diplomatic shifts. The competition between great powers has repeatedly reshaped borders, alliances, and governance structures. The colonial era saw European powers expanding their influence across the world, creating long-lasting political and economic imbalances that still affect international relations today. The struggle for independence in the 20th century from India to Africa led to the rise of nearly sovereign states, altering global power dynamics. The end of the Cold War further transformed international politics, shifting the world from a bipolar to a more complex, multipolar order. Understanding these historical transitions helps us grasp why modern conflicts, economic rivalries, and power struggles emerge and how they might evolve in the future. The roots of modern international relations can be traced back to the Peace of Westphalia in 1848, which ended the 30 Years' War in Europe. This treaty established the principles of state sovereignty and non-interference, laying the groundwork for a modern nation-state system. Even today, sovereignty remains a fundamental concept in global politics, so increasingly challenged by globalization and transnational issues. Congress of Vienna, 1815, further shaped diplomacy by promoting a balance of power. This principle, ensuring that no single state dominates others, remain a key strategy in geopolitics, as seen in alliances like NATO and regional power balances in Asia and Middle East. The devastation of First World War led to the creation of League of Nations, the first major attempt at international governance. So it failed to prevent the Second World War. Its legacy influences the formation of United Nations, which still plays a crucial role in global politics today. World War II also marked the beginning of a bipolar world order dominated by the USA and Soviet Union during the Cold War. This era saw the rise of nuclear difference, ideological conflicts, and proxy wars, shaping the global order we still grapple with. The Cold War's end didn't bring lasting stability as new conflict emerged in the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and Asia. After 1991, the world shifted from a bipolar to a multipolar structure, with new powers like China, India, and regional blocs gain influence. Globalization, economic interdependence, and technological advancements transformed diplomacy, but also introduced new risks, including warfare, climate change, and terrorism. The rise of China and tension with the West, conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East, and shifting alliance in Asia all reflect historical power dynamics. The balance of power concept from the 19th century is still relevant today as nations seek to maintain influence and prevent dominance by any single power. The first one, history repeats itself. Understanding past mistakes, such as the failures of appeasement before World War II, can help prevent future conflicts. The second one, diplomacy and militarism matter. Institutions like the UN, so imperfect, remain vital for conflict resolution. The third one, economic and technological power, are the key. In today's world, influence is not just about military strength but also economic leadership and technological innovations. And the first one, adaptability is crucial. The world order is constantly evolving, and nations must be prepared to respond to new challenges, including climate challenge, cyber threats, and shifting alliance. Beyond military and economic strength, soft power and nations' ability to shape global narratives through culture, diplomacy, and values has become an essential tool in international relations. Countries like the United States, with its global media influence, and China, with initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, use soft power to expand their reach. In a world increasingly connected by digital platforms, public diplomacy, international cooperation, and cultural exchanges play a major role in shaping alliance and global stability. As history shows, military might alone is not enough to maintain power, credibility, trust, and international influence are equally vital. In conclusion, by studying the history of international relations, we gain a deeper understanding of how power diplomacy and cooperation shape our world. The challenges we face today, conflict, competition, and global crisis, are not new, but by applying lessons from history, we can strive for a more stable and peaceful future.